Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Mary Chris, and today I'm going to share with you 3 things that are destroying the energy of your pets. So number 1 is ignoring them. I know that we can all be very busy during the day trying to catch up with our schedule for that whole day and trying to do things that are needed at home, and then your pet would be asking for your attention and you can't give it right now. So what do? So instead of you trying to ignore them by just looking at them and just moving on without acknowledging them, I want you to try something like whenever they call you using their bark, their voice, their meows, or whatever, I want you to look at them and recognize them. Say hi, and then mention their name. I really want to play with you or give you some time today, but I'm very busy. And in your head, what you want to do is think of yourself like you're a third person camera. You're looking at yourself, and maybe you're writing stuff on the desk, what you normally do for a living. So maybe you're typing away at the computer. Just visualize yourself doing that while you're talking to your pet and telling them that you're busy. So that's the image of busy. So you're going to send them an image that you're busy, and then send them a clock that's moving, so that signifies that time is passing. And then after that picture, send them an image of you talking to them, holding them, kissing them, playing with them. That's gonna tell them that you will have time later. Ignoring is a negative thing to say or to convey, but when you say that you will have time later, is a more positive aspect of reframing it. So tell them that using pictures inside your head. So try that. The second one is labeling. So our animals sometimes act out because when we are busy and we're not giving them so much attention that they need, they may act out, like show some behavioral differences from their normal routine, and then as an outcome, maybe you tend to label them like you're a bad cat, or you're a naughty dog. Don't do that. The labels are actually energy. It's an energetic means to give them verbal punishment. So don't do that. Our animals are very energetic beings. I always say that in all of my videos and in all of my readings. Our animals are very, very energetic. So the words have energy in themselves, and using words to label them is like crushing their spirit. It's crushing their energy, it's crushing their aura, it's crushing their vibe. So instead of labeling them, again, try that picture sending inside your head. So when they're trying to act out, you can smile at them and say, I don't like that behavior. So what you will do is visualize them doing that behavior. For example, that's scratching the sofa, right? For cats. So see them inside your head that they're scratching the sofa, and then you're walking away. So it's like starving the behavior that you don't want. If you don't want that behavior to happen, think of that behavior, imagine that behavior, and then show them in your head, this is them doing that behavior, and then you're walking away. So you're retrieving your energy from that situation. And because they understand that image and they understand energy so much, they will start to think that, oh, if I do this, it's going to take my mom or my dad's energy away from me, and I don't like that. So they respond energetically to pictures and things like that, promoting how energy is flowing around their behavior. Okay, so instead of labeling them, it's not some of the words they might not understand immediately, but it's you and the way you're saying the word that's giving that energy the negative vibe. So instead of doing that, practice what I shared with you about the image of you walking away. So starving that behavior from your energy will try to impose that idea onto them that you don't want it. Okay? And the last thing is shouting at them. And this one, sometimes I get guilty of doing this. Because when I get too busy, I get too rattled, and one of my cats would always yell at me, asking for attention. But that's what they do, They don't understand that we need to labor or have portions of our day dedicated to some things. And instead of us trying to shout or raising their voice at them, because the loud noise is also hurtful for their ears because they have more sensitive ears physically and anatomically than us humans. And shouting is also like, can you imagine like spitting out saliva? When you're angry at a person, you want to spit out, right? But because it's very easy to say words, we just shout and amplify the sound of that word or that phrase, that sentence. So that's what's giving it negative energy. And when we do that, we, number one, hurt them physically because of their hearing sensitivity, and number two, again, we're like dumping on them the negative energy that's coming out of us. It's like in the form of spitting, like throwing things out of our mouth, literally. So instead of doing that, practice my first two suggestions of visualization. Imagine the things that they are doing right now and you don't want it. So imagine yourself walking away from that behavior. So when you do that repeatedly, they will understand that this is the behavior that you don't like and they're not going to do it. So they will try to lessen that behavior moving forward. So try not to shout, try not to label, and try not to ignore your animals. For them, we are everything that they see. We are everything as part of their lives. So let's try to be more compassionate and work together in terms of energy and moving energy around the house where you're at. Okay? So try that. Let me know how it works for you. Thank you for being here. As always, I honor your presence. Namaste.